Hi everybody, this is Kevin and welcome back to another comic book review. And if you dropped Justice League like I did after Brian Michael Bendis took over a few months ago, this is the book for you right here, Justice League Last Ride, which is written by Chip Zdarsky and artwork by Miguel Mendonco. And I was really not expecting this book to be that good, to be honest with you. Zdarsky is a great writer. He's doing a good job with Daredevil, and he did that Spider-Man life story, what was it, 2 years ago? I did a review of the graphic novel last year on the channel, and for the most part, that book was good. It was sort of Spider-Man's life through the decades, and from the 60s to the 90s was terrific, and then it sort of fell off the 2000s and 2010s, but overall, still a decent read. And this was terrific through and through. It actually shows Superman being heroic, which is something you don't really see much anymore, especially when Bendis was writing Superman. And, I've read a few issues of the Action Comics and Superman since Philip Kennedy Johnson took over, and I haven't been too impressed. So I've sort of really scaled back my DC reading, but this is definitely a good read. And I'm not sure how many issues it's going to be, because you saw with Swamp Thing, they have, issue 3 of 10, and with the Super Sons, that's going to be a 7-issue miniseries, and this just says 1. You would think it would be like, if it's a 5-issue miniseries, it'd say 1 of 5 or whatever. So I don't know how long this is going to go on for, but starts off right away with Superman being heroic. Oh my god, Batwoman. Didn't this just get renewed for season 3? Can you imagine that? No one even watches it. It gets renewed for a 3rd season. But Superman's being heroic, saving the day. And he makes his way back to the Fortress of Solitude with his lovely wife, Lois Lane. And, getting ready to go to bed after a hard day's work, when all of a sudden, people are in danger yet again, and Jimmy Olsen's yelling for help. Jimmy, I'm coming, Superman. Thank God, Metropolis is falling apart. And looks like the weight of the Daily Planet is too much, and he's going to fall. No, God, please, no. And he wakes up. It's a nightmare, because, Superman, he's getting stressed out, I guess, from saving all these people. And he gets a call from the Justice League. Beep, 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 beep. Makes his way to the Justice League. And artwork is terrific in this book. Look at Wonder Woman with her thighs. Holy crap. I mean, DC, Marvel is always scaling their women back, but DC really doesn't care. They're always drawing women pretty well, if I do say so myself. And you got the Flash, and Superman shows up, and, it appears with this storyline they haven't seen each other in a while, because as he gives Wonder Woman a hug, says, I'm sorry I haven't, it's been too long. You look tired, Clark. They haven't seen each other in a while, I guess. And oh god, they're doing these as graphic novels now. And then Batman shows up, and they're sort of at odds with Batman. Like I said, I don't even care, because some people have been saying, it's Elseworlds, it's this. I don't even care about any of the continuity anymore. If it's a good story, it's a good story, and I'm not even going to try, because you're going to see in a minute here with how it doesn't even fit into the current continuity anymore. And if it's a good story, it's a good story. I don't even care about continuity anymore. That's just the way I view things. So they're sort of at odds with Batman. He says, the Watchtower isn't picking up any major power sources headed to Earth besides what appears to be Jordan. No, Bruce. No, this isn't like old times. And what's that? You waltzing in here taking lead after what you did. So they're at odds to somebody did in the past, and they get a call from John Stewart saying that we're at the docking bay, we have something for you. And you got John Stewart, looks like Kilowog, and Jessica Cruz, and they got Lobo all tied up. And they're like, we need the Justice League help. We need to keep him alive. And Lobo's grinning his teeth. He says, oh, save me, Justice League. Save me. So we're going to see the main man. We haven't seen him. Well, we saw him in Dark Knight's Death Metal, but we haven't really seen him in a normal story in a while. So they got him all caged up, and they're like, what do we do? And I guess with this storyline, too, they mentioned the fact, and like I said, I haven't read the current Green Lantern, but they mentioned that's why I don't think this is like a current continuity story. But they mentioned that the core is sort of falling apart. There's not many of them left. Hal Jordan shows up and fills them in with that tidbit, says we need to rebuild the core, so we need to use the Justice League as a little hideout and keep Lobo there from wreaking more havoc. And Batman's all pissed off. He's like, no, this is cosmic politics. I'm needed in Gotham. I'm leaving. So he's leaving. He's all cranky. He really doesn't take care of Gotham, though. What's he doing here with these knuckleheads? So Mr. Freeze is wreaking havoc. And like I said, as far as current continuity goes, there is no current continuity because he's talking to Alfred. So that's why, like, when people say Elseworlds, it's just good stories and bad stories at this point. That's the way because look at Super Sons. That doesn't fit in any continuity either. So, great shot, too. I really haven't been talking much about the artwork, but the artwork in this book is terrific. Look at Batman swooping in there, saving the day to defeat Mr. Freeze and all sorts of good stuff. And then Superman shows up and is like, come on, dude, we need the Justice League united. What are you doing? So, they agree to put aside their differences and, figure out what they're going to do with Lobo. And Batman says, Hal was right about, I know the best place to hide Lobo. If we're going to pull this off, we need to go back to Apokolips. To be continued. So, like I said, great artwork. I mean, just look at Batman, look at Superman. Like I said, that whole, him swooping in there, like that was terrific. And then what really pulled me, I'm into all this good stuff, is, like Wonder Woman. Where is she? With the thigh. Oh, man, look at that. Terrific. So, yeah, I recommend reading this, especially if you drop Justice League like I did with Bendis. There's really no need to be, even reading it for the cringe isn't worth it. That's why it's not worth even reading these books for the cringe because they're that bad. And this, it's good. It's only $4. So, like I said, that's what I'm trying to do now is just buy the $4 books and try to avoid the $8 books. And, well, I think Bendis' book is $5 because he's got the backup story of Justice League Dark and all that. But I definitely recommend this. And I'm not sure because, like I said, the other books that are limited series have like of 7, of 10, of 5. This just says 1. But I think it's a limited series. It'll probably be like 5, maybe 8 issues, something like that. So we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know your thought in the comments down below. And stay tuned for more.